Hi guys! I'm sorry about the weird lighting. We are in my probably like the worst place to film a video, but I couldn't wait to give you guys this video because I'm going to talk about like my favorite type of fragrances in this video. And my favorite type of fragrance is a rich fragrance, okay? So personally, I know that not everybody likes those heavy, complex and rich fragrances, but for me, like, oh my god, they absolutely tickle some part in my brain where I feel safe and cozy and nice and happy, and I'm just blown away by these. So some of the scents are woody, some are a bit spicy, some are honeyed, and some are floral. So we've got a little bit of a mixed bag going on here. And honestly, a lot of these are unisex. So I will probably be starting with the unisex fragrances just to help guys out there a little bit, because I know that many guys watch my videos also, so this is for y'all a little bit. So I love rich fragrances. They make me feel absolutely elegant. I feel cozy, and as I said, like there's something calming about them. They can be like woody scents or they can be florals or something, but the kind of underlying thing is that either they're woody, they have honey notes, or they have like these really like gorgeous ooey gooey notes in other ways. So let's start with the more male fragrances, and I'm gonna start with Tresoridoriente fragrance. This is a very cheap, nice, affordable fragrance, and this is Legno di Guajaco a Pepe Nero. And this is a very cozy and nice black pepper and honey and woods scent. And it has guaiac wood, so oud, tobacco, and honey, and black pepper. And this is a very masculine fragrance, but it's so nice and cozy, and especially during winter time, like this is very beautiful. It's also nice for layering purposes. I sometimes layer it with some girlier fragrance to get it a little bit more into something that suits me personally. But I feel like especially this one is something that a lot of guys who are into tobacco and honey would like. And it's not too sweet, honestly. At least to me, I don't think so. It's mainly tobacco and those like guaiac woods. But I really like this. It lasts like 8 hours. So yeah, Tresoridoriente, Legno di Guajaco a Pepe Nero. Next up, this I've seen so many people hype, and I need to get into the hype train also. I have to admit, I really love this fragrance. This is a very woody, dark, incensey, but at the same time, like so nice, sweet, cedar woody fragrance. So this is Majd Sultan by Asdaaf. And this has been compared to By the Fireplace, but it's not as gourmandy and it is way more incensey. This is like the prettiest incense smoke and dry wood smell ever. And to me, it reminds me of Finnish sauna. So this is like exactly what a wooden sauna smells like from inside when you kind of like put it on or like put a fire in the fireplace. So in that way, it's gorgeous. This is, to me, it's unisex leaning masculine. So this is actually one of my like best fragrances in my collection. This is probably my favorite woody scent. It's a tough call between this and Ameer, but I really like this. So I think this is actually my favorite woody scent, and lasting power is like 6 to 8 hours, but it does go through this kind of transition where at first it's smoky, then it dries down into this almost like vanillic type of really nice base. So yeah, Majd Sultan by Asdaaf. And speaking of which, the competition to that one, Ameer Wood Intense, and oh my god. If ever there was a perfect fragrance, it's this one, and it's so nice and it's so affordable. This is by Lattafa, and it's Ameer Wood Intense Oud. And do not be afraid of the intense oud. This is a beginner oud. This is such a pretty oud scent, honestly. Oh yeah, it's a little balsamic in the beginning, but it so quickly dries into that cedar wood type, warm wood and vanilla, and it has just a touch of oud where I like it. And this has gotten so many compliments when I've worn this. It's completely unisex, leaning a little maybe feminine compared to the other two that I showed you, but it's still like super masculine. If I ever met a guy wearing this, I'd be all over them. Like, it's so sexy, in my opinion. And it's almost gourmandy. It's like gourmandy oud, and I really like that. This is again one of those like super cozy, nice, almost skin scents. It does not project too much. It's pretty much perfect, okay, like 10 out of 10 fragrance, honestly. And the dry down is super similar to that of the Asdaaf fragrance I showed you guys. So these two kind of are similar. If you're not into woods a lot, just take your pick. These are so similar, but I like woods, so that's the reason I have these two on my list. Okay, so yeah, Ameer Wood Intense by Lattafa. And this is amazing, like for anyone who's a collector, just letting you know. Next up, one of my absolute favorites right now, Levine Her. And oh my god, this is the most perfect unisex scent. I know it says her, but it's unisex, okay? Like a man wearing this, I'd be all over you. This is a sandalwood fragrance with some touches of floral notes, but there's something so nice and like perfect skin-like. Like, imagine the most gorgeous skin and like some sexy time. That's how this smells like. It oozes like sex appeal. And like, it leans feminine, but I can see certain type of guys wear this and rock this and be super confident with it. Like, I'd be all over that again. Like, this is so nice, and I've been layering this with many different fragrances, and it's such a great layerable fragrance. Like, honestly, I've been wearing this a lot, even though I just got it like week ago, under a week ago. And like, I've worn it like 3 days a week. And when I go to sleep, I really like wearing this. It's so nice. My boyfriend said it's very nice also. So yeah, this one has like a great balance of that like sandalwoodiness, creaminess, and then it has marigold notes, which is like yellow flowers. So if you don't like yellow flowers, maybe skip, but personally I feel like it gives the sandalwood a great touch. Like, I really like the combination of sandalwood and marigold in this. It does have loads of other notes too, and it lasts a long time, and it projects like perfectly that kind of like half a meter. It's so nice. I really like this one. Next up, we've got Extreme Oriental by Varel. And this one is a coffee type of fragrance. It smells like oud, opoponax, and spices, like Nepal spices. And to me, this smells like Nepal coffee that was given you from a wooden cup. And this is a warm, nice, beautiful fragrance. Unisex, in my opinion, leans a little feminine, but just all around great. And this is a compliment monster. I've gotten, I think, 6 compliments wearing this, and people want to know what I'm wearing. And I don't know if this is a dupe of something or their original, but this is great. Like, if I'd have to guess, like, I'd think that it's something like dupe of Intense Cafe or something, but don't like believe me. I'm not sure, okay? I'm just hazarding a guess, okay? That this is like Montal or Mancera type of dupe, okay? Because I've noticed that Louis Varel likes to dupe Montal and Mancera, Pierre Montal's things anyway. But yeah, this is so nice, and this is my coffee fragrance. Like when I wanna go out and have a coffee with a friend, I definitely like this for that. And it has that nice little cedar woody type of oud, like a very beginner friendly oud in the beginning. Then I'm going to show you guys another kind of fragrances that I got myself. So this is Gulf Orchid Mayfair, but as you can see the label has been taking damage, and I'm gonna get into my beef with this fragrance and this house that sent me this. By the way, I ordered it. It's not sent to me. That sounded weird, but as you can see, a lot is missing and there's gonna be a story about that. So basically it leaked all over the package, but no matter. Mayfair by Gulf Orchid is this is deeply dark, resinous, ooey gooey, opoponaxi, labdanum, a sweet ooey gooey fragrance. This is literally the sweetest fragrance in my collection. I was like, what? When I got it. It's so long lasting and it is so feminine, okay? So looking at the notes, I thought that this was gonna be like more masculine, okay? Like there was oud, there was different kind of other wood, cedar, there was labdanum, there was like at least 4 different woods. So I was like, okay, it's probably gonna be super masculine. No. Gulf Orchid's Mayfair is a feminine fragrance to the T. It smells like syrup and opoponax, okay? 2 very kind of like, it smells like woods, opoponax, and like straight up syrup. So yeah, like cinnamon syrup or something. And then there's like a background of leathery labdanum. But yeah, if you're a man and you think that you want to try Gulf Orchid's Mayfair, like reconsider, because consider this, it's really sweet. This is the sweetest fragrance in my collection. I haven't tested it yet on skin because I think that it's way more appropriate for winter time, but I'm gonna do that once I have like a full-on day where I don't have to go anywhere, because at this moment it's gonna become super cloying to other people and I don't want that. But it seems like a good fragrance, and I think that this is a like Penhaligon's dupe maybe. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing because of the bottle. Tell me if you guys know if this is a dupe or not. I think it might be, because this looks like a Penhaligon's bottle. All I know is that it's very long lasting. I have a beef with the sender a little, but they did give me a little surprise gift, so maybe I will forgive them, okay? But yeah, this lost like 10 milliliters, okay? Which is a lot, okay? But yeah, regardless, nevertheless, seems like a good fragrance, but I haven't tested this enough to let you guys know. But I was just thinking, like, I gotta tell you guys, this is not masculine, okay? This is like super feminine, super femme, okay? But I do like it, okay? Because I like that ooey gooey, that gives people like diabetes just smelling it type fragrances. So yeah. So Gulf Orchid Mayfair. Such a pretty name though. Like, Another one that I got just is Rose Honey by Azalia, I think. This is, if I'm correct, it's Azalia. And this is a dupe house, I think. And I just look at the packaging. I need to show you guys. The packaging is super pretty with all those little details. And this is it Dior Tobacolor fragrance dupe, and I'm wearing it and I am absolutely in love, okay? Though I have to say that this dupe is not as, from what I've seen people reviewing, this is not as projecting and this is not as powerful as the original Tobacolor, mainly probably because this is a 35 euro fragrance. But this is a honey fragrance with a little tiny background of tobacco. So if you're waiting for this fragrance to be super tobacco-y, you're gonna be disappointed. This is honey syrup with tobacco base and background and some woodiness, probably oud, in the background. And it almost has that kind of like bourbon type of feel also to it. This to me is smack dab unisex, but it's definitely on the syrupy side of things, so it's super duper ooey gooey sweet, the way I like it. But I know that some people might be like, oh, is it too feminine? It might lean femme to some. Personally, I can see a man rocking this, absolutely. Like, it's borderline gourmandy. It's super sweet and nice and like, oh, so good. But also I wish this was a little deeper. I think that, and darker, as you can see from the color of the juice, like, this is not a super powerhouse. This is like moderate projection to skin scent. Yeah, moderate, I'd say. But it's pretty, it's very pretty. It wasn't very expensive. I believe I paid for like 25 euros for this, okay? So compared to the Tobacolor, that's over like 200 euros, okay, it's nice. Yeah, and it has some boozy elements to it, which make it super nice, okay? Like, I think that if I got the actual Tobacolor, it might be too sweet for me. But I like the fact that this is moderate and I can work with it, okay? So yeah, this is my new fragrance that I really love. And their packaging is like top tier. Or like the bottle design. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Like, Azalia is really working it. I love it. Okay, I just love it. I'm wearing it today. Wow. So, Rose Honey by Azalia. A honey and tobacco lovers best fragrance ever. But I must say, like, if you're looking for that OG tobacco, go with this. Like, this has way more of that tobacco. And this is not smoky at all. Like, if you're looking for smoky tobacco, forget about it. This is like honey that's somebody dipped a tobacco or like a cigarette in honey. That's how this smells, okay? Like, there's a hint. Okay, then talking about just like honey fragrances, I need to talk about Eternal Kiss, which is like my ultra cheapie that I love. I'm actually gonna try to layer it with that Tobacolor and see what happens. Okay, that was probably a good move. Yes, this gives it a little bit more that like depth, okay? So this is like a deeper honeyed, more floral honey than the Tobacolor dupe that I showed you. So this is like nice little yellow flowers, probably honey, and just a little bit of resins back there. And this is super sweet. It's a Jumbo Gaultier Scandal dupe and I love it. It's super great for the price. So La Rive Eternal Kiss, there's really not much to say about it except that it's sexy, it's feminine, ultra like glam, I think, because it's like pure honey, okay, gorge. And then last but not least, we've got Mauboussin. And this is Maubussin's original fragrance, and it is resinous caramel scent. and I love it. It's perfect for winter time. And the only thing I don't like is the cap. It's very hard to get off. But this is a balsamic, caramel and resins type of fragrance. The caramel is the main star of the show, with a little bit of a balsamic vintage edge. A tiny bit synthetic maybe, not gourmandy. This is more like resin plus something. So it's resin heavy, okay? And I really like it. It has also like Mirabelle plum, so there's a little bit of some sweetness coming from that Mirabelle plum in this. This is maybe a little more mature, so if you're under 25 you might not like it. But I personally love it. I have a backup bottle, and this is one of my like favorite winter scents. This lasts a super long time. Usually it goes for like 20 euros. It's very long lasting. To me it lasts 8 to 12 hours on skin and clothes. So it's a really good bargain, okay? This is a really good fragrance for what it is. Mauboussin did a great job with this. So yeah, this is absolutely one of my favorite like winter fragrances. Again, we talk about that cozy, we talk about a little bit of gourmandiness, where when I have a sweet toothache, I use this and it goes away, okay? So this is like my toffee bar. I really like it. But I must warn you that it has that balsamic edge. It's definitely more perfumey than gourmandy. Just letting you guys know, but I really like this one. So yeah. So that was the last one of these gorgeous, nice and rich fragrances. I might be broke, but I have rich fragrances, okay? I'm actually super broke right now. And the fact that I don't take any sponsorships and I just buy stuff with my own money, it's kind of making everything worse. But I'm kind of happy with my stuff right now. I'm happy with my collection. In fact, I'm kind of getting to the point where adding stuff is like really rare anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you are not subscribed already, what are you doing with your life? Huh? Subscribe. Now you're not gonna do it because I told you. Don't subscribe. And like this video. Oh, now you're not gonna do it because I said to like this video. Don't like this video. Reverse psychology. Ooh. So yeah, it really helps me out if you like this video though. For real. Like I don't get lost in the sea of YouTubers as easily. Algorithm doesn't like me because I swear a lot. But yeah, I see you guys in my next video. Have a scentful day. We have fun here, we have fragrances here, and I see you guys in my next one. Bye!